Hello everyone, welcome back. It's me, Inda Melindasari from Wonderland Consulting. I have over 10 years experience as a migration agent and was once a migrant myself, which gives me a unique insight into the process. Please like this video and click subscribe to get all the best Australian immigration content and updates. Today, I will guide you through the Subsequent Entrant Visa, which you will find on certain Australian temporary visas, including Student Visa, the Subclass 500, the Temporary Graduate Visa, the Subclass 485, the Temporary Skilled Shortage, Subclass 482, and Skilled Employer Sponsor Provisional Visa, the Subclass 494. So, what exactly is a Subsequent Entrant Visa? A subsequent entrant visa is a type of visa that allows your partner or your children to live, work and live in Australia with you being the primary holder of the visa. It means when you're migrating to Australia on one of the visa subclasses that I mentioned before, the subsequent entrant visa allows you to bring your partner and or your dependent children with you. Then what differs from the dependent visa? Well, the subsequent entrant visa can be lodged when you are still waiting for the decision for your visa application or even after you have been granted the visa. Unlike the dependent visa, which you must submit together with your visa application. Thus, the subsequent entrant visa will be your answer when your circumstances change that forces you to bring your partner or your children to Australia. For example, you are migrating with the Subclass 482 visa. However, your wife decided to not join you, so you came to the country by yourself. It turns out having a long-distance marriage put a lot of stress to both of you, but you certainly can't wait to become a permanent resident to get the partner visa for your wife. And in this case, the subsequent entrant visa can ease your problem where you need a visa that allows your wife to live in Australia as long as you do. Do you see now that the subsequent entrant visa could be your opportunity to join your family member in Australia? If you do, let's dive into the requirements, costs, and challenges you will face for each subsequent entrant visa. Requirements. Now, note that the requirements for each subsequent entrant visa are different, so pay attention carefully so you won't get the information mixed up. The requirement is very simple that the applicant must be your family unit and you must declare them in your application, even though that they're not migrating with you in the first place. Definition of family unit is the spouse or de facto partner of the main applicant, dependent child of the main applicant, spouse or de facto partner, and you must be below 18 years old. You need to pay the visa fee, and note that the cost might change in July every year following the opening of financial year in Australia. There is no specific requirements for the 485 visa, subsequent entrant visa. As long as the applicant is your family unit, then they can apply for the visa. The other important aspect is that you must hold a valid 485 visa. And another great thing is that there is no cost for the visa. First of all, certainly you must be the holder of 482 visa and your family unit must meet this criteria too. Be nominated by your sponsor or employer, have adequate health insurance, meet the health and character requirements, hold a valid visa if they are onshore. The required cost depends on what stream you are holding. However, if you hold a 457, then the subsequent entrant visa will be 2,690 Australian dollars for base application charge and 2,690 for additional applicant charge for applicants 18 and over, and 675 for additional applicant charge for applicants under 18. Aside from having you as the family member and hold the 494 visa, your family unit must be under 45 years old, be nominated by your sponsor or employer, have at least functional English level, and meet the character and health requirements. The cost for the 494 visa subsequent entrant is around 4,240 Australian dollars. However, if your family unit could not meet the functional English level, you will be required to pay an additional cost around 4,890. Please always note that the visa application fee usually changes in July every year following the opening of Australian financial year. So far, meeting the criteria and the required visa fee seems effortless. But just like other Australian visa applications, be prepared for the challenges. Actually, the critical thing is to demonstrate your relationship as the main holder with your family unit. We all know it is such a long journey to go as you need to prepare the physical evidence of your relationship with your family unit. You also need proof of financial support for the applicant, such as bank statements or a letter of undertaking from the main applicant. But what if you are in a de facto relationship? Well, you also need to prepare the evidence documents. If you are in a de facto relationship with your partner, you will need to provide documents such as joint bank statements, lease agreements, utility bills, or other evidence of cohabitation. You can watch our video about the de facto relationship on the link on our description box. It is important to keep in mind that the requirements and process for demonstrating your relationship with the primary visa holder can change and vary. Now that it is a long journey and it doesn't seem very easy when you aren't guided by a professional. So, if you need assistance with the subsequent entrant visa, whether you just need some advice or want us to organize and submit the application, you can find our contact details in the description of this video and pinned of the comment. It will be our pleasure to assist you with your subsequent entrant visa application or other types of Australian visas. Our advisors will be there for all your visa needs, and Wonderland Consulting is here to help you. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more content and all the latest immigration and visa updates in Australia with us. I'm Indah Melinda Sari from Wonderland Consulting. See you in another change.